Yo, press the red button and we're ready to go. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of Pickups here on our Instagram page or YouTube page, wherever you're watching. We say thank you. If this is your first time, welcome to the show. Oh man, dude, it feels good. It feels good to be back, man. It feels like taking at least 2 to 3 weeks off here the last couple weeks, man. Just trying to recharge the batteries, I guess. I don't know, dude. After the last episode of Video Rental Chaos, it was like, man, we were running pretty hard there for a second in terms of just like putting out content and whatnot. So it's always good to take some time off, mentally check your batteries and recharge, man, and get going again. So here we are, man, with a brand new episode of Pickups. Might as well not waste your time or my time. Kevin Porter, what did you buy this week? Well, you saw the cover photo. It's funny. We just talked about our last episode of Video Rental Chaos being a Friday the 13th themed episode, considering we dropped it around that time frame last month. But as you can see, we picked up the Steelbook copies, the 40th anniversary editions of the first three Friday the 13th. I apologize for the glare. You can see the lighting kit, from all different corners, avenues, whatever. Nonetheless, though, we got the first one pulled up here. My history of watching the very first Friday the 13th actually stems from when I was like, man, I must have been like 17, dude. I picked a copy of this up on VHS actually, and I watched it a bunch of times, man. And like, I always just kind of grew to kind of love this one. I don't know. I know a lot of people say it's boring, it's slow, it's not the greatest one of all time or anything. Which is it the greatest Jason film? Well, no, because Jason's not in it. So kill her, mommy. Kill her. So I don't know, dude. I again didn't see these movies until I was much older. To be honest, even with Friday the 13th Part 2, not so much glare on that one. It's got a different little bit of all of them are steelbook. This one is like a little bit more glossy, it feels like. I don't know why. This is a little bit more smoother. There's a different texture going on here between Friday the 13th Part 1 and 2. 40th anniversary, so you're doomed. You're all doomed. I'm trying to think here because I think honestly, like after seeing the first Friday the 13th, I want to say the next one I saw was probably either Part 7 or like Part 4, one of the two. It really wasn't like until I was in my 20s when I first like actually was able to see every single Friday the 13th. As a kid, man, I was like all into Nightmare on Elm Street and like Child's Play and shit like that, and maybe like Pennywise the Clown, the miniseries, Tim Curry forever, ladies and gentlemen. Tim Curry is my Pennywise, right? So I'm trying to like rack my head to think like when was the first time I saw this, because I want to say honestly the first time I watched them all the way through, definitely, because like I took at least 10 years off from really like paying attention to horror films. Like I had all the Nightmare on Elm Street, I had the Child's Play movies, I had a very small collection of Blu-rays at that time, within this 10 years. And then all of a sudden, man, I don't know, something like, I don't know, dude, I give credit to Brandon Allen and DVD rentals through Netflix is where like I kind of like ignited my love for horror films again. So I believe it was around that time frame I probably picked up like, the random, DVD collection of Friday the 13th you could pick up at like Walmart or Target or something like that. And that's probably, so I'm probably guessing like freaking like within the last 4 years was the first time I saw this film, dude. And, speaking of first time seeing films, the first time I saw Friday the 13th, Part 3, single-handedly, I want to say honestly, dude, this is my favorite one, dude. I think a lot of people would say Part 4. I have an affinity for Part 6 also, but Part 3 was just, I don't know. It just like, it felt like it was just real fun. First off, it's the first film, I guess, where Jason shows up, and it has the iconic hockey mask and whatnot. It's our first time seeing Jason with that mask. As you can see, all these are pretty standard steelbooks. I mean, steelbooks really, sometimes steelbooks have a lot less than what you're seeing here. So actually, I'd like to think that with the added like little title, "Be Right Back." You know, and then, you know, obviously the poster cover art, kind of see the binding on the side as well. Not a lot going on. All of these came with digital copies. Kind of finish up really quick. I'll get to those digital copies here in a second, actually. But yeah, so the first time I saw part 3 and part 2 was definitely within the last 4 to 5 years. I know, which is crazy to think, because you think like, you know, most people would want to brag and be like, no, I saw that when I was 7 years old. No, dude, I'm an honest guy. I'm telling you guys the way it is, dude. I was like, yeah, dude, I was like 32, 34 when I, 31 maybe, I don't know. But yeah, just picking up the standard, you know, set that you would get, and I just watched them all in chronological order. It took me a little bit, but I watched them all, and I was like, all right, cool. I watched all the Friday 13th. Let's watch all the Halloweens, and like I've just slowly progressed since then, where I just kind of throw on whatever horror film. I've been like going through Shudder a lot lately, just putting on movies I've never seen before. Watched this movie called The Cannibal Man the other day. Whoa, baby! It was from like 1973. It's like a foreign film out of Spain. Pretty cool, man. If you got Shudder. It just got newly added this month, so I highly suggest that you go check that shit out, man. Yeah, man, that's just a real quick pickup video here for you guys. I thought it was pretty cool though, man. I don't know, dude. I saw these were on sale around the time frame of Friday the 13th last month, so I was able to pick these up at a decent price. And I'm a sucker for steelbooks, dude. Even though like I own these movies, I own the Scream Factory Blu-ray box set. I own that. I have all the Friday the 13th for the most part, minus Jason X on VHS. But you would think, do you really need the Steelbook editions? And it's like, well, yeah, I do need the Steelbook edition. So again, one last look here at part 3. Again, just referencing part 3 again. Like, I don't know. I almost did this one for Video Rental Chaos, dude, but I was just like, man, I've done so many part 3s within my, like, if you go back and like the Child's Play part 3, you know, there's a handful of other part 3s that are in there that are not like jumping to the front of my mind at the moment here, but yeah, they're out there, man. Leprechaun 3, that was another one too. So it's like, all right, I don't need to do Friday the 13th part 3, but eventually we'll do this one, because again, this is like probably my favorite Friday the 13th here. So again, pretty cool picking up you know, the 40th anniversary steelbooks here. Again, you can get them pretty affordably. I know, I just picked them up on Amazon, so where all Blu-rays are sold. I guess I would imagine that next year, or within the next 2 years or so, the next one would be the final chapter. So I guess we'll have to keep our eye out for that one. So, all right. So with that being said, we do have a bit of a giveaway here. I know normally when we do these free movie giveaways, I usually just throw out the codes up on the screen, and first come, first serve in terms of who got the free movies, man. But I think we're going to do things a little bit differently. So instead of throwing these up on the screen for somebody to just a run and grab, I want you guys to go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube page or subscribe to our Instagram page, and go ahead and send us a direct message, man, with a screenshot showing us that you're a newly subscribed viewer here on YouTube or Instagram. And man, I'll go ahead and send you a digital copy of Friday the 13th, part 1, part 2, or part 3. So 3 winners can take place on this, man. So first come, first serve. I'll let you know which ones we have at the moment there, and you can have your pick at that point of which digital copy of Friday the 13th, part 1, 2, or 3. If you're lucky to be able to win the grand prize. So we'll try to mix it up here. We appreciate all you subscribers on the YouTube and Instagram, man. I definitely see the numbers going up, and we're thankful as fuck to have you guys around. So, all right, guys, I guess until the next time we have another pickup video. We will have a new episode of Video Rental Chaos coming out here in the next couple weeks, dude. I got it. It's shot. It's in post-production. We just got to get it done. But all right, so be on the lookout for that. Until then, we'll be dropping some pickup videos. But yeah, man, I'm Kevin Porter. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.